that, you know, can be amazing. So why not working on that? Now let me get YouTube in here. Ah, that can stay like that. There we go. Everything works out. Everything is fine. Oh, there's no game. Is there no game here? Oh, there is no game. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Ah, now. Can you only set up the category after you went live, maybe? Okay, now we are there. Game is on. My game is probably muted. If I would tell you, my game is probably at 11%, so you simply don't hear anything. So we would need to, like, here, test it. It is there. It's probably just overshadowed by the music. Birthday? Birthday! Happy birthday! Hi, Jelly! How are we doing? How's it going? Thank you so much for being here. There is, in theory, game audio. It is just really quiet and overshadowed, you know, by the music, as always. Because I have my game nearly muted when I play it. And since you hear what I hear, mostly I have it even quieter for myself. There is not really anything you can hear, to be absolutely fair. I do have to say that. There's not a lot you can hear right now. Also, like, I literally just run in circles, so there's not a lot you can hear, so. I'm doing good. I'm pretty tired today. What's up, Romy? Where you at? Do you need CPR? Do you need cat CPR? And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and... That what you need? Was a long night? It was a long night, and I couldn't really sleep. I woke up quite a bit. I can't really put it. I woke up quite a bit. I feel like simply not rested lately. No need, but want it. You can have it. You can get cat CPR, sure. That is the smallest issue of all. Cat purring on the chest is best CPR. Okay, that is not a purring. I do have to say that. I can't purr, which is probably like normal because I'm a human and not a cat. So my birthday was last Sunday. We started to celebrate Saturday because like we celebrated from Saturday into Sunday for my birthday, and the last celebration day will be tomorrow because then it's like technically a week since my birthday happened, if that makes sense. So we are celebrating my birthday for a whole week. I dare to celebrate myself for a whole week, Jelly. I know that is quite arrogant to do this because, you know, how dare I'm like, you know, celebrating for a week. But, you know, I thought, you know, happy belated birthday. No, it's all good. I appreciate you being here and wishing me happy birthday, you know. But yeah, I thought I could allow myself to celebrate myself a little bit, you know. And we played a lot of Witcher so far, but I felt like going back to Warframe a little bit for the weekend because we have a little bit to do. Person to Sparrow is here. You know, obviously it's Sparrow weekend. Also, we have to do Nightwave because a new Nightwave came out last week, and I have not done anything for Nightwave yet. Let's have a look at calendar, and it's Tashin and ETA, because I have not done anything for Nightwave yet. We can also talk a little bit about the goals for the birthday ton yet, because you will find all of the codes in the Discord and on Twitter. We have reached so far a whopping, thankfully, and I really appreciate it, 972. I follow 2 calendars, so we celebrate from one birthday to another. It can be one day, even almost a month in between birthday. Oh, I see that. Now that's fair. We are at 972 points of this birthday support, and I really appreciate you all are amazing in support. It's really kind of you. Am I sure? Am I sure about what? Did I miss anything? Done. If I miss anything, please let me know. Did I miss anything? Oopsie. Oh my god, I create chaos. If I miss anything, text me about it, please, okay? Because then I made my calculation wrong. Dad, I'm so sorry for that. Alright, so I need to make more bread tomorrow, but that's a tomorrow thing. For today, I had a lovely dinner so far. I made a tomato cashew dish, like a sauce, and added beans. The sauce was from tomato sauce, like a pre-made sauce. Thank you so much for the donation, Stone. I appreciate you. Absolutely adorable. Thank you. You're way too kind that you to continue supporting me in this amazing way, and you're helping me reaching the goals. That is way, way, way too kind, Stone. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you all, chat, for being so adorable and helping me reaching the goals. That is, I can't even word it what I want to say because, like, it's unbelievable how kind you are. By the way, this year I had 19 days between birthdays. Between your own birthday? How come? Wait, you need to explain that to me, Jelly. How did that come? Do you have like 2 birthdays? Oh no, because you celebrated your birthday for so long? Is that why? Is it because you celebrated your own birthday for so long? Too much praise, please. But you deserve all of the praise, Stone. Chat, all of you deserve so much praise. Hi, Zio. How you doing? How's it going? I hope you will enjoy your blueberry cake. Hello. Oh, that was an interesting roll. I don't know how I did that, but it was interesting. Plan for today, by the way, is Nightwave or Shockwave, Passion, Calendar, have a look at ETA EDA, Void Trader, Plan is everything, doing everything. Huh? What are you doing? Oh yeah, and oh, and Warframe, yeah. So yeah, and then avoid Cascade. Hi, Seal. Thank you so much for the 190 streams, Trigger Seal. You're so amazing. It is a short week. Yeah, but that's just today. We need to like wing that all in 4 hours. Also, let me go back into my corner. Alright, first things first, because I'm maxed in my arbiter standing. Actually, technically, I also want to buy Aya. Because Mirage is coming back. Mirage is coming back. Oh, double Aya. Follow one color that follows the sun and moon, and the normal one, Solar Christian Solar. Oh. Interesting. Never thought about that. 1, 2, 3. So we got 5 iron? Not bad. Let's visit Tashin. So, I wonder, what is the plan? What is actually the goal for today? The goal for today is having a chill day. You wonder why Banshee's coming back? True. Good question why Banshee's coming back. Yeah. I really wonder why. Yeah, we need a lot of Aya. We might need to go farm Aya at one point. I'm stressing out. I don't want to stress out, but I'm stressing out. Also, I don't have enough. Oh my god, I don't have enough steel assets to buy my 25 pay. We need to do. Oh my god, I can't buy Weewoo. There were no Void Cascade last week, so I didn't play, and this week I obviously didn't play. Still has the poverty, yeah. Anyway, we're going to play. Oh, Banshee's getting a rework. They announced already that Banshee's getting a rework. Banshee is the next frame that is getting a rework. 2. Actually, not too bad. 3. And 4. Control. Ba, 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 ba. But I don't think that they announced what is getting rework yet, or like what part is getting rework. Okay, I desperately need steel essence. That is a good part. Oh yeah, the deluxe skin, true. Banshee's also getting like a new deluxe skin. That is actually really correct. How much did you get? 4, I think. If I didn't miscount, I think I got 4 and 5 from the Arbiter packages. Oh, 6? You said I got 6? No, I don't think that I got 6. I think I only got 4. Also, like, chat, am I allowed to say that? There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Void Cascades back to back before stream. More or less back to back in the last 14 hours. You know? That's actually kind of insane. And now there's currently no Void Cascade. There's currently a normal one up. So that is kind of like interesting. Also, like, let me move testing away. Alright, then we're going for desperate measures before we're starting anything else. Let's have a quick look, chat. And incursions. We have defense, capture, exterminate, defense, exterminate, assassination. Let's do with that. Let's do with that. Who is poverty desperate for steel essence as me? Who wants to join? 4. My button not working? Chat, my button is not working. It says it sent the message, but it's not sending the message. Well, here we go. If anybody wants to join for a cool steel essence farm, feel free to like join me. Send me a message so you can join. We're farming desperately steel essence because I'm out of steel essence apparently, you know. And then we're doing dock days, and then I think about what we're doing afterwards. Oh yeah, rave cat. Rave time cat. Bro. You can't? No, that's all fine, Zio. Don't worry about it next time. But yeah, I made a really good tomato dish. You know the secret to that? Thank you for the follow. In my opinion, the secret to tomato dish, or like to tomato sauce, is, after all, my crew member will deal no damage. Time? No, actually cashew. Cashew butter. You can either like... Yeah. It makes it so much creamier, if you ask me. It makes it like, it thickens it and it makes it creamier. So if you can eat cashew, go add cashew butter to your soup. Oh, and lentils. I blended up lentils, red lentils. The only thing is take a good tomato base. I did take like, you know, like the ready-made sauces out of a glass. I had one like left that was really stinky and really not tasty. My crew member doesn't have a build on the weapon. That's why it's not dealing any damage. I was testing things off stream. I might need to correct that at one point. AKR right after this one. That's why you see literally no damage appearing. So that was a really stinky sauce in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure also like I bought it because it was on sale. That was like the only reason I bought these classes, because they were on sale. And already when I like after I bought it and I opened the first one. Take care, Zio. Hope your dinner is amazing. Even after I bought it immediately, I was able to tell that it would not be good. Because it was like, you know when you like open a glass and the smell is like already not hitting it? So yeah, that was not my favorite flavor. So I'm glad that was the last one. In case, like in theory it's also bad it was the last one because it was actually the last one that I owned. So now we're getting low on like, you know, the shelf stable stuff. I used my last bean supply. No. Advantage chat, I do have now 6 packages of coffee on that shelf. One is open already, but you know, I still have 5 packages of coffee on that shelf. So we will have a little bit of, you know, shelf stable coffee for a bit. So I'm really glad for that. Okay, let me fix that weapon. 2 copies deep and it's not even noon. There we go. That now it should make that do damage. Sounds like a vibrating starter to a day, right? Sounds like you will start to like, you know, chocolate covered coffee sounds good. Do you mean like the coffee beans that are? Do you mean coffee beans covered in chocolate that you eat? Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, these ones are tasty. But they're like espresso beans covered in chocolate, yes. But like, be careful. They also sound really dangerous. I don't know what to tell you, but I feel like they sound really dangerous. Like you would eat way too many of them. Way too quick. And then you will feel janky. I don't know about you. Caffeine makes me feel janky. I already say that while I'm drinking an energy drink. I want to go back to the days where I was able to drink 3 energy drinks. I can't drink 3 energy drinks anymore. I can barely drink 1.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Oh, come on. Why did it turn? Is it because I didn't kill it fast enough? That can't be the reason, right? I'm so sad. It looked absolutely fine, and then all of a sudden it turned into an extermination. Hello, enemies? Oh, there we go. Do you all want to just like, you know, line up perfectly? I love how they line up perfectly. So you can actually just run around with your Arctic core and just perfectly snipe all of them besides that one. Ooh. No, that is too early for an Acolyte, right? That has to be a Syndicate. Or... that has to be a Syndicate. I'm pretty sure about that. Yep.
Always collect our debts.
It is. Picky up. No, I wanted to get my Spectre. I got betrayed of my free Spectre. Of my potential free Spectre. Doesn't mean that I actually would have gotten the free Spectre, to be absolutely fair, but like... My free Spectre! The chances were there! Give me a free Spectre. I'm so sad now. I wanted that free Spectre. We need to farm more free Spectres. Pinky up. There we go. Girly pop. Do your worst. For sure. If I say do your best, it definitely sounds wrong, because in theory you do want to have your crew member do her worst, because you want to like produce chaos, right? In theory you want to do like as much chaos as possible, so it's in theory the worst. Produce the biggest chaos possible. That sounds about right. Two, 1, 2, 3. We will find eventually the way. That's why I don't like certain tile sets. They're just confusing. Are we walking? There's one enemy left. There. Left him behind. I hope the game does not want us to backtrack. Because I would feel horrible now. Okay, we did kill it. How is it possible that we have to do on a steel path exterminate less kills than on a Nightwave mission? I feel like that does not add up. I feel like that's something that should not happen that way.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Hey, I have 27 steel lessons. You came from my birth video? Nice. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so glad that we have 27 steel lessons again. Okay, that feels so wrong. We have to farm more steel lessons. Holy. It's bad times with steel lessons for me today. Bye. Oh, if you have the Fable stuff at the end, you unlock a weekly mission for a search X. I have not looked into the Fable stuff at all. How long do I have time for the Fable stuff? Like, how quick do I need to finish that to be able to access this? Is that available during the whole shockwave? Or do I need to have it done by like X date? Oh, it is forever and 1 per day. Oh, it's a new Kim system. Chat, it's more text. I have to read, oh no. I don't know about that. Well, we will be fine. You should subsume Bright Bonnet on your Mesa for these type of missions. That will make your playstyle maybe a little bit more comfortable. Never? What do you mean never? You don't want to be like a bouncing yellow Mesa? Why not? It's also like mobility strength. Why is it a never? I feel like it's a cute idea. Especially in her, like, deluxe skin. Not deluxe, heirloom. I think that's an adorable idea. I have nothing to worry about. Do, do, do. Something feels wrong about the damage of my on-call. I can't pinpoint it.
A valuable lesson.
Something feels wrong. But I don't know what. I don't like that song. Bruno Mars is apparently. I don't know if Bruno Mars is better. You don't subsume, you try to keep the kit on your frame? Really? Are you using Ballistica at all? Are you using the argument for Ballistica that blinds the enemies just to keep you alive? I don't know about that. Not saying it's bad. Finally, no. But if you don't use an ability, you can just subsume over it for quality of life. Or not. I'm sorry, my chat is English only. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Oh. So you can't say taco? You're allowed to say taco, don't worry. Tacos are allowed, you know. It's just barely. But like, since the food is kind of tasty, I'm fine with it. I would accept it. But you're allowed to say taco. Knock knock. Wait, where did he go? Wait, where did you go? Oh, you backtracked. But using Relic is not suggested. I'm not really good at reading Killer Relic. Relic is really bad. Can't really well read it and mod it. And there's pretty simple thing. If my mods can't mod the language, we're not speaking the language in here. Okay. We're reading, we're speaking all English. Because it's the only language that we all speak. I mean, like, I don't speak any English, English. Oh my god. What a start to the day today. I apparently don't speak any language correctly. Hi, Wesker. I apparently are not capable of speaking any language correct today. What about sarcasm? That, I do have to say, Lokari, highly depends on my mood. I still got 20, so I give up on that. But hey, we got like pigments. Lokari, that highly depends on my mood per day. If I'm in a really whiny, bad mood, I would not try it on that day. You might get, like, you know, some feedback. But who knows? I don't want to do the assassination. That takes too long. What are we doing now? What else did I say are we doing? Let's do sabotage. As a Warframe, the boob attack makes so much more sense now. Don't you think boob attack makes mostly sense because of like that? Respectfully. I mean, like, if it doesn't make sense because of that, then I don't know what to tell you, but like, hi. But I'm so glad that we agreed on that it makes sense because of Warframe. But like, hey, yeah, I mainly stream Warframe. Warframe is, after all, my main game. I know it doesn't look like it, but like, I play mostly Warframe. I am creating my main content for Warframe on YouTube as well. Also, let me go. You're not getting the dress for free today. I'm not in the mood to give freebies out. Take your time, son, by the way. I did read the message. Oh, good. More free hammer shots for myself. But yeah, I play my... So usually... So last week was a little bit of like a special occasion due to like me doing like events. Usually I stream Saturdays till Wednesdays. Saturdays and Wednesdays are my variety days where we play whatever variety game we're feeling like, and the other days we are playing Warframe. So Sunday, Monday and Tuesday we're playing Warframe. The other 2 days we are playing variety games, which right now was a lot of Assassin's Creed, which we have not finished, and I want to finish it. And we're probably playing Assassin's Creed and Witcher. And when we finish Assassin's Creed, we're going to start another Scrap's Treasure. We will have a dip into Jump King for like an hour because I owe you that all. Ooh, Accelerated Blast. And a little bit of just chatting here and there, because we will do YouTube reaction. And then hopefully at one point maybe doing like a bit more Witcher. No, I want to like do more Witcher. I just need to think about like how I like implement more Witcher besides once a week, because like otherwise we're sticking really long to Witcher. If that makes sense. Which is not bad, but like I feel like I don't want to like stretch it too long. Oh, I did do the Eidolon task already. I remember that.
And now, one of my least favorite tunes. The sound of
That one is a defense. Don't want to do that. That one is a rescue. Don't want to do that. That one is a interception. Don't want to do that. Let's have a look quickly at Barrow so I can give you a quick rundown. What is it? We do have a new mod this week from Barrow. We do have a Argon Cold mod from Barrow. So that one is kind of cool. They are really working on a lot of Argon stuff. I don't think we will need that for Tau, but I still would, you know, grab it if you can. So, Void Trader. Let's have a look. I'm scooting over to the other side. Buttons. Doing that. No, we're doing... Bup. You're getting smaller. Don't forget to get your weekly, bi-weekly Void Surplus. Get whatever we have. Prime Polar Magazine. This is a new Archon mod. You know, really cool. Gives you raw damage, especially for viral setups or for corrosive cold. So pretty nice. We have reload speed for pistols. We'll usually have a hard time, you know, fitting it at all. Quality of life can be nice. Pummel, impact, can be farmed from Eidolons. Not necessarily needed to be bought from here. Also, impact is ragdolling your enemies, can be annoying. Same with melee. Would not suggest it. Shell shock can be farmed from hive missions. Is annoying to be farmed, so you can definitely grab it from here. Tactical pump, same as this one. Nice quality of life, especially because most shotgun weapons have the single reload, so you will see the shells going single-handedly in. Nice quality of life. Prime shotgun ammo mutation, you will barely need it. You will barely slot it, so not necessarily needed. Proof Vandal, nice on heavy attacks. No, on slam has an electric force proc, so kind of cool. Prisma dual cleavers, whatever. Machete Rave, whatever. This one you can farm. The rest is, if you like it, get it. Prime Brewery Banner, I can't tell you why that is down here. I don't see what it's sorted like. Base damage, really good. Higher base damage. We do have now arcanes for your arcane, so you can have Merciless, for example, on, or Deadhead for it on. Still, base damage is good, so not bad. Prime Smite Hurricane, if you like dot builds, I would suggest it. If you don't run dot builds, don't bother with it, especially if you don't like to swap out your smites. The rest is... oh yeah, same as here. Once again, reload. We have a lot of reload. No, that's recoil. Recoil good. We do have that hat. Archon, ammo maximum, which is nice, really good, especially for Profit Taker because you don't have to reload as much. This one is Magnus and Ag Magnus. Ag Magnus is barrier exclusive, so if you don't have the Ag Magnus, get it from here. It is usually if you don't want to farm it. In theory, and I will tell you that nicely, it is cheaper to buy the set because you need 2 Magnus and the Ag Magnus Blueprint and the Ag Magnus Link. Ag Magnus Link and Blueprint is around 50 plat, if a little bit lower now. It's rebuilt a lot. So if you already have 2 Magnus and you only need Ag Magnus Prime Link and Ag Magnus Blueprint, it is most likely cheaper to... It is the 3rd new Archon mod from Barry, yes. Yeah. It is. It definitely is, yeah. It is. It is a lot. The rest is cosmetic. I should have looked at it like that. Also, it's a huge mod to selection this week. Usually we have like 2 rows and not 4. By the way, for those who are interested, I do have a card website where I usually post, and I say usually because this week I didn't do it, so it's a bad advertisement. But under Warframe news, I do post usually every 2 weeks. Hi, Toblerone. I already grabbed one for you. I already bought, as you can see, I have 3. I already grabbed an extra one for you, Toblerone, so don't worry about it. I already got you. I have on the Warframe section, there's a news section where I try to keep stuff up to date. I'm still learning how to do everything. I need to like get better at like, you know, especially the news from the whole YouTube short stuff. I'm not really good at tracking that one Tuesdays. Also, because I stream Tuesday, so I usually have to do it after my stream. I'm learning. I'm improving, chat. But yeah.
Until next time.
Yeah, we did get 3 elemental mods. It could be that one was end of the last year, to be fair. I'm not sure if like all of them were... I think that is a setting. That is a setting. You can also have 4 weapons in your arsenal and not just 3. I think that is a POV setting stone that you can put up. Because I only have 3 weapons in my arsenal and some people have 4 weapons in their arsenal. So that is like a setting regarding your listings, but don't ask me how. I know that somebody told me how to do it, but like... I don't know anymore. You got your new mods? Good. Good, Rambert. If any of you don't have enough ducats, let me know, then I can give you some ducats. Also, for you always to know, it is cheaper to ask someone for ducats than to ask to buy them the mods if you are actively there to buy it from Barry, because trading 300 or 400 ducats is a lot cheaper, because trading a prime mod is 1,000,000 credits. Trading some prime parts is like a few thousand credits, by the way. So if you're new to the game, you want to have really one of the prime mods, and Barry has it right now, right? It is always cheaper to just buy it. Like, buy the ducats, ask someone for the ducats, right? Instead of, like, trying to make a friend buy the mod for you, because credits are, like, a lot, especially in the beginning, so... Obviously, if Barry doesn't have the mod right now, then it's something else. But yeah, alright. I already forgot what I said that I wanted to do. I'm really nervous right now. Dad, I'm really nervous. I don't know what's going on with my head. Let me have a look. We did Nightmare. We did Incursions. We did do... I did post it. I did post it in the Discord. But hi on YouTube. Hi, Broadcaster. Great song. So I like this song. I decided to go with that playlist today. It's a playlist that I found randomly once on YouTube. And I saved it under Cool Pop Mix. That's what I saved it under. You know. Hi, Jon. How you doing? How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. I need to get back into the Warframe flow. I took a break from Warframe for like a week. I know that doesn't sound long, but I did take a break from Warframe for like a week, and I need to get back into the flow, what I want to do. So, let's do Dog Days. Back to work, busy day. I hope you have a wonderful day, Phoenix. Don't forget to hydrate. So let me do the Dog Days alert. I don't need a lot of pearls anymore. I have like already the majority of everything bought. I only do the Dog Day alerts here and there because I do want to have a little bit more to be able to get maybe 1 or 2 more of the floof balls. So if anybody want to join for the floof balls, feel free to do so. Just send me a message in game. It does work on YouTube usually. There we go. So I can have you with me if you want to. As a quick little hint, abilities do work there. So even if it says melee only, yes, you only have, the pool noodle. But funnily enough, you will be able to use your abilities. You can kill with abilities usually there, so. Oh, also let me go. Pop. Show my beautiful dress off. I'm just kidnapping you. Come for some balls. You have the balls to say that, Stone? Can't believe you. Did you change, by the way, your ship? Looks like you changed your ship. Did you did? See, I saw that. You can't use your crew member by any chance, right? How are you not one-tapping the enemies with... You can! Don't, you can use your crew member. Wait, that is, only slightly cheating. Also, I probably should not put mine down here. I should probably put mine up here, I assume. Remember, do you want to come up here? I think my crew member is stuck down there. Oh no! There you are, girly pop. Hi. Did you join? Obvious, Rambert. I'm sorry. Let me put it on this side. I didn't see it blinking. My bad. Obviously, Remy. I'm happy to have you with me. Rami is back into Warframe. I'm glad to have you here. But can you believe that? Rami is back into Warframe. Now I thought about like hearing the beep of a message. Now I'm already hallucinating about that. The major plan for the next 2 weekends to weekend days is, besides being adorable and mispronouncing everything and yapping and talking gibberish, is White Cascade and Aya Farm. The question is just, are we doing Cedar's Aya Farm or are we doing Damon's Aya Farm? Damon's Aya Farm is the slower version, but gives us Damos tokens. Do we get Demo standing? Right? On Demos you get like 8 to 10 an hour, I would say. But you get roughly 350 tokens per hour, which is... No, wait, 1,000. Wait, I'm talking... You get 2.5... I get 2.5 days, so you get like 800 tokens, I think. Roughly per hour. So 2 to 3 days for me. 3 days for most of you, I would say. Or we're doing Cetus, which gives us however fast we are. Which kind of relies on having a good rotation, which I would have an eye on, honestly. I would wait for the ping that there's a good rotation. Because that one could give us like 30 IR an hour. So triple the amount, but like that also means we actually need to do kind of decent. We would probably get more like 20, which is also still fine. We need to do like a whole second round. Can you believe that? We need to be so patient. Can't really remember the Cetus bounty name. That's why I'm like wanted to wait for like a ping. Honestly. It is something with artifacts, right? There were like 2 with artifacts and it's sounding like super similar. Seems longer than normal. Maybe. Is it saying here? It is find the hidden artifact, capture the Grenier agent, or capture the Grenier agent. Oh, there are currently like a few 1, 10A, 10B, and 10C are currently fine. So we could go for some Aya farming today. And then screw ETA this week. Are we doing ETA this week and then Aya farming? I feel like at least we should do ETA. Yeah, every tent has their own bounty zone, yeah. It is indeed true. Oh, chat, by the way, I'm watching 2 things. I'm watching anime and I'm watching C-drama. Anime, I'm still watching Yakuza's Fiancé. I'm at the last 3 episodes. It is getting dramatic. So, it is officially, Yakuza's Fiancé is officially a comedy drama? No, comedy romance. The last episode, so it has 12 episodes. So, like, I think episode 7, I think it is 7 or 8. No, 8. Let me tell you, it got complicated. It was so hard to follow the drama there went real. I tried to like not say anything what happened because like in case someone wants to watch it, even though it's from 2000, I don't know when it was. It's the anime is not that old. The manga is or like the. I have not started the Mentalist, by the way. I was debating if I wanted to continue the Blacklist, but I have not. Like, let me tell you. It got complicated. I nearly couldn't follow anymore because there was like a lot of like, let's do that, and then there was, you know, what is it called when something happens in the past? Backlash? No, it's not a backlash. Backlash is something else. Flashback. It was a flashback, but not a backlash. It was a backlash. Did you know that this was a flashback? Yeah, flashback. It was simply a backlash. Can you imagine that? A little bit of a different thing. Yeah, flashback. Slightly different. Yeah, there was like a flashback what happened like yesterday. I was like, I don't know how they designed it, but like there are like 3 characters that look kind of similar, and I still wait for one of them to be like an evil. Okay, one we already know that is kind of like not related, but I wait for like the other one to turn out to be like the evil twin. I just waiting for it. No spoilers, by the way. I want to find it out myself. But like for what I'm just waiting for to be the evil twin cousin or anything, you know. Because like it looks so weird because they even like hinting of them having changed their face. Something like that happening. I don't know. I didn't like the last episode. I feel like I couldn't follow anymore what happened there. I generally feel like I could not follow. I think that is not enough for like a pillow. Oh, I think that's generally not enough for like a pillow. Yakuza's marriage? No, Yakuza's fiance it's called. It's generally called Yakuza's fiance, the show. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to do more killing more enemies. We need to complete more missions. Eximus. Incarnate form. Oh, we need to complete bounties in the Plains of Eidolon. Donate to the Livarian and blast damage. I mean, like... I just read it. Really? Whee! Okay, like the manga is a little bit older. Like the anime is kind of newer. Do I even have a vault setup that is? Do I have a vault setup that is for Cetus bounties? Wee! Hi, Panic. No. How's it going? It's going okay. It needs to be like super strength, right? Should that be a fine actually? Can I use that one? I think I might want to have dispensary. Do I? Whee! I don't know what I'm doing. No, that's none of these ones. Do I have it somewhere saved? Nope. That is not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. I should start naming my shit. I don't find it. No. What you up to? Thinking about farming some iron. Hi, Jack. But I wanted to bring a vault. But can currently not decide. Like, I don't think that is the correct build for that one, but like, I don't want to change my build. So I think I will just leave it. What did you write? Oh. They are floating. I think it's fine. It just need to be enough strength so you can like speed up the drone, and you need to have the shield. You don't care for the 4. No, I don't think it needs to be Narge. I think dispenser would be better. Yeah, the prime one is getting worse. You get like a lot of raw damage for viral or for corrosive cold setup. Yeah. I don't think you need... I mean, like, I have a 300% strength build. That is fine. With quality of life. Let's go for that one. Itzel? Is it Itzel? Let's see. Yeah, it's Itzel. Nova? You can bring a Nova if you want to. And non-steer puff. Hi, Slime! Be a little bit careful with certain... By the way, we have one spot free if anybody want to join. We have... It is super unnecessary. It's not super unnecessary because there are certain bounties where you want to speed up the drone. So it's not super unnecessary. If you want to bring if someone wants to bring a wisp, that would be kind of cool with dispensary. For like energy. In theory, it doesn't need to be high strength or anything, just quality of life wisp. And technically, wisp but without shock notes, that's the more important thing. Be careful with like certain tasks where it says to kill, like to capture the captain without killing. If your pet kills, that counts as killing, right? So either have no pad on or stay in the sky so your pet doesn't attack. Just as like, so, okay? Otherwise you are ruin the perfect rotation. Wisp is outclassed, but outclassed by who in your opinion, Freak? You didn't know that? Yeah. The trick is, if you ask me, Shakuma, your trick is to go into your Tenno dash down and catch her then. Use your amp. Use your amp because it's low level, so it doesn't matter too much. Capture with your Tenno and amp. Have a like a cutie setup, right? Instead of like a multi-shot setup, shoot him and jump down with your Tenno. Your first ability, generic mode, health mode, and most importantly, fire rate mode, which just applies more to allies while you get relatively low benefit, Harrow and Gauss for more fire rate. You're literally immortal with your 2, Freak. And her 4 is like... I know, her 3 is one of the most popular, like, abilities for a lot of frames. Like, mag, so I don't see it. The thing is, the fire rate arcanes, a lot of the fire rate arcanes have conditions. So her mode are just conditionless. And the thing is, for Wisp really easily, it's more about like long missions. So where you get, for example, for fishes, where you get double ability strength, right? And you can just place it so people can choose themselves if they want it. So you can, like, the other people have quality of life and Wisp just plays the modes. So it's more about like the uncondition that you have. You know what I mean? But her second ability makes her literally immortal, so I find it's pretty good. She's, in my opinion, a good all-rounder frame that has survivability, buffs, and it's really quality of life frame. Other frames that can, in particular, do single task better, yes, but it's high investment. You can run Wisp without any modes, or without any mods, and have so good results. Wait, what are you asking, Stone? You can just run whatever, but like, a wisp would be nice. Besides that, yeah. Setup wisp? Oh, no specific setup. Just like make sure when you place down the mode, do not like use the triple node. Just use the speed up node so we don't get shock mode. I don't want to have the shock mode on me. Because the shock mode, if I kill any enemy around me, it still counts. The Trina Trinity are cool. These are two really cool frames, but they're not doing the same thing as like Wisp. I feel like you can't compare these ones. Oh yeah, I do have a turret guide, yes. I'm slowly but steadily getting into like doing more things. Oh, we could have loaded directly in, my bad. Mission entrance. I don't know, it's daylight. We're doing Aya farm. No, Wisp is more than just Arby's. Also, like, Wisp and Arby's is the most boring role. Wisp and Arby's is like the learning role. It's the like, I want to be lazy and not do anything. The thing is, Wisp is like, that is true. Wisp is the like frame you want to have in your Arby's, but like without your DPS, you can't do anything. Wisp is there like to buff your friend. She's a buffer. Yeah, I do agree. Wisp is insane. She's very versatile, and she's just like nice. I'm not saying that any of the other frame like. I'm not saying that she is like the queen. I'm just saying she's like nice to play because she does literally everything. And by the way, not a really good vault. Oh. Map. I need to quickly check which tent is which. No, that's not the one we want. Give me 1 second, chat. Beep, 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 there. Can you reload faster? Wait, that's the wrong tent. I'm looking in the wrong tents. Where are the tents? I know what I'm looking for. I'm just... Oh, there it is. Haha. Depending on the rotation, I think everything above 25 is good. But that also like highly depends on like, I think I also like choose the wrong one. That one is too low, I think. 8 to 10 is Damos level. 8 to 10 is bad. 8 to 10 is Damos level where you can just go like on Steel Puff on Damos and be fine, by the way. That's not what you want to want. Everything above 25 is after like current standard good. The thing is like, Mag is versatile because I don't see, okay, I have a little bit of a different take. I think every frame is good. And I don't see like an issue. I know why Banshee's getting a rework. And I see why people complain about survivability on Banshee, right? Right? But in my opinion, she can just like, especially like, Banshee, she's just so strong that she can simply outkill everything. That together with Silence, which is like her main capability of staying alive. She is a glass cannon, but you have Silence. And Silence is just really strong. Because you have Silence while you have a subsume slot. And we are playing with subsumes. We have the ability to subsume, so... I think we're not high enough level. I think like I did the mistake that I had to like technically... I forgot, like I haven't read the Aya guide in quite a bit. I'm not up to date with that one. I think what you needed to do is going like first into a high level and then start the mission. That is the... I don't know which one, but like that's one of the newer Volt skins. I think that's the newest Volt skin. But like in that theory, Mech is also a glass cannon. She just have like a better shield gate ability, if you ask me. Benji's first is weak. Benji's 2 is great debuff tool, also good for Operation Amp. Benji's 3, no Aximus abilities, no need to... The thing is like, it's not no Aximus abilities. That is like actually interesting. It's not just no Aximus abilities. It is actually no abilities at all. Enemies in the radius will also not shoot you, right? That is like the whole take. The only issue is like if you're in larger areas, they will like still target you. So if you're like in big tile sets, all enemies outside of your... of the like silence radius are still aiming at you. The bigger issue with her 4, in my opinion, is that you are locked when casting. Not about the damage itself. The damage is obviously like an issue, but it's more about the issue with that you're locked while casting. Oh yeah, true. It came out with the Nova skin. You're right. See, that's why you want to have like the Vault with you. Oh no, not caches. They are always in a triangle. I can tell you that. They're like always in a triangle. But that's about it, what I can tell you. And they do peep sounds. Why is the radius like going half outside of the map? Might be inside the cave. But like, where's the entrance to the cave? The thing is like, it highly depends, in my opinion, what the rework will actually be. I don't find the entrance to the cave. Oh, all the way over there is the freaking entrance to the cave. I hate caves. That is, by the way, already like a horrible rotation. If that stays, we will not continue rotating with this one. We will choose a different one. We maybe want to leave after this one really quickly and go for like a higher tier one anyway, because like we don't want to stay with low level. I don't know exactly how the low level is influencing this, but we don't want to have the issue with caves and everything. We found that one. Oh, I touched the water. Dude. Yeah, caves are like the worst nightmare for you. Like, you're wasting so much time with caves. So one is there, then the last one will be in that direction somewhere. And the Valkyrie was garbage for those who played here, but the logic is that the rework frame, if they have low usage rate, no, they're reworking it for people using it to be AFK. The main reason Valkyrie got reworked was because people were abusing her to be AFK. That was the main reason for her rework. People were like overly staying AFK with her. Not necessary because of the... That's, by the way, my main reason, like, the getting out of the cave now. Let's quickly reset and look for a different... Like, reset, getting it higher tier, and then... doing one of the other 210s. They're, like, 3 okay-ish ones. And And the thing is, like, I would not call Valkyrie's rework garbage, because in theory the rework was fine. If you think about it, that Valkyrie's like survivability before and then afterwards, her survivability is now higher. Because you're not that scared of nullifiers anymore. You still have a lot of damage. The thing is, like, you don't need as much damage. The thing is, like, what quality of life on her 4? She does not more damage, no. She does actually not more damage, she lost damage. She's weaker than before. Same as Korra. Korra got like, most of the frames, fun fact, most of the frames with the Exalted update got weaker. I mean, like, what is wrong with a death gate? What is wrong with the, like, having a death gate? Why do you dislike having a death gate? Wait, where's Gonzo there?
How the children admire your good deeds, Tenno. It brings me such joy.
We're not doing that one. We just want to have the high level, I think. I need to, like, open there. I need to, like, prep that next time better. I don't want to do Steel Path. I mean, like, a generic damage multiplier, you already saw that a little bit, in my opinion, with the Exalted rework, that they want to simplify a lot of things. I mean, like, once again, Waffle, kind of, like, working against making stuff, like, AFKable. Let's be all honest, they're really trying to make stuff not AFKable. I know you all don't want to hear that, but, like, it's one of the things that they're trying to, like, avoid the most. That you can't, you know, AFK farm stuff too much. Prevent people from... Not much changes to his kit, but at least he's more survivable past level. Valkyr can go level cap. Valkyr is one of the best level cap frames in the game. What you say? Past level 600. Valkyr is so easy to go to level cap. She can easily go to, like, level cap. What you saying? Especially with persistence. Like, persistence made it even easier, but even beforehand, her, like, rework made it so easy for her to be, like, surviving all of it. I have, like, both before and after persistence done so many level caps with her.
I give you coordinates. You go in. You work.
I think it's that one that we want. I see the Baruch argument. I have not tested that much about Baruch, but, like, Valkyr is easily. And I mean, you don't need melee influence on Baruch. But, like, melee influence is a nuke on whatever frame you're running.
My ghouls could be anywhere.
I don't know what you're talking about, that freak, because they literally corrected a loss of science on Zeus and Orion, so... That was a bug, they corrected it, so...
The Quills would like this relic back. I would like to keep the Quills happy. Will you oblige?
Side, you need to hit headshots. Nixia actually is not. Both not true. It's both in a draining ability. Or, like, one is duration based, one is a draining ability. In theory, duration based. Because duration and efficiency are affecting your drain. The whole purpose why you want to play Volt. Let's see if that is a little bit better of a rotation than the other one. You will, by the way, not have a fixed rotation when farming Aya. That is, they changed that. They did change that you have a fixed rotation with Aya to prevent the extreme Aya farm. To influence, I think, the overall purchase of Aya market. To make the, like, no, actually to make the bounties less boring. Be less repetitive.
Neat imprint of the relic. I know what to look for now.
Yeah, now it's also like a 5-stage bounty. Yeah, I think that's correct now.
I've learned about
You can also nightwave skip stuff. Find the prisoner.
There's the captive.
My prisoner just teleported. Oh no, there he is.
The prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown to detonation.
Come here.
You've been detected. Hurry
Run with me.
and the prisoner before that collar explodes.
Come on, you get your step ins.
Defuse the collar.
Get your steps in, prisoner. Come on.
Now escort them to safety.
See? That's what you want to have. Where are we going next? Side and play, shoots your gun with gas procs and evade. Stay in one spot.
Bring them in for
I mean, like, if you, like, force that playstyle, a lot of things are possible. You know, that's the thing. If you want to make something work... Here, right. Careful. Capture the target without killing any other enemies, right? And that's why you want to be careful, that you don't have your pet killing anything. That is, like, why it's, like...
interrogation complete. You have new leads to investigate.
And that's, like, the part where, like, ideally is where you're trying to get down antenna, you're trying to shoot it from up here and then try to, like, go down antenna.
Commander responsible for
The thing is, like, if you're trying to force one playstyle, it will be possible. That is this thing. But that is in a lot of cases a thing. And what you're doing when you're playing alone is one thing, right? But if you will forcefully play a playstyle in public lobbies, I can tell you that people will report you. And that is the difference. If you, like, farm for yourself, right? And without overly making it public, I don't think that anyone cares too much about it. No fully annoying ones though, as they were meant to be jack of all trades frames on purpose. Also the fact that you can run these without mods is annoying as hell. Why is it annoying? You need to, like, explain to me why everything is annoying to you. You can run, you know, a lot of frames without mods. You can do side modless. You can do fully modless. You can do Monoco modless. You can do Volt modless. You can do Wisp modless. All of these frames work modless pretty decent. You're sacrificing, in most cases, quality of life.
those relics are much safer, but we still
There's no need to balance their game. I might need to, like, tell you that, but there's no need to balance this game because this game is not a PvP game.
call the search off. Search the
Do you have a favorite Warframe? Am I allowed to choose 3? Probably Zakia, really, and Gyre are my favorite ones. Hi, Banane. But in my opinion, there is no classic need of balancing a game if there's no PvP, because you're not forced to play against each other. You're not forced to play with each other. You can just play solo. And if you want to play a specific playstyle, then you can just play with a designated group. I'm so glad that I'm such a big help finding hashes. I would rather have that change because I'm like, oh, you got an Aya. Oh, did we actually fail the other mission? We did not get a perfect ending of the other mission. What did we do wrong with the other mission that we didn't count perfect? Oh. Gaia is really fun, I agree.
You pay me in red. I pay you in silver.
Oberon Rework has Mesmer Shield as his passive when you collect a health up. So his new ability is more useless.
The quills are at it again, telling me an important
What if its renewer skin is in your opinion useless? The armor or I like Oberon. I played Oberon before the rework and I played Oberon after the rework. Yes, his passive is really strong, and depending what you're doing, you will never lose the passive, especially due to the grass and triggering fallout. So you will have like necessary like endless amount of health orbs. But would I call it useless? I don't know. But, you know, you don't have to play Oberon if you don't like its kit. You know, there's a pretty simple solution to all of these things. And that might sound like really arrogant right now. Don't play a frame if you don't like it. If you don't like the kit of a frame because you find it too easy to OP or something, don't play it. If you find the game too easy, play it modless. Play it without Incarnate. Play it with MK1 weapons. Play it deathless. Play it hitless. Play it with crowd control. Play it without your fingers. You will find a way to make it hard enough for you, I'm sure. Without his passive, he's a fine frame. Play only with energy orbs. Don't use equilibrium. Use yellow shots for stronger energy orbs. And, you know, don't trigger his passive because you barely get any energy orbs. Don't trigger his passive.
We're in. Take the resources. Too late. Grineer moved the relic on a time.
Like, it's not that I don't understand your points, right? I want to make that clear. I do understand your points and I see your points. But I don't see the reason why the E needs to cater to, like, a specific playstyle, right? Does the E like to make the game easy? Yeah. But the E always like to cater to the majority of their players. And the majority of the players, right, likes to have a pretty standard average playstyle, where most of the people struggle on Steel Path, right? Most of the people don't know how to do simple tasks on Steel Path. Please don't feel offended by that, but that is their average gameplay, right? So if the E decides for themselves that their best outcome is making their average player base happy, then that's what they're doing. If we don't like it, we have two options. Accepting that, right? Or stop playing the game. And I, for my case, is just saying, oh, I don't like how that frame is, I will not play that frame. I play frames that I like.
Take out the guards, but be warned, the prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown to detonation. The guards are down.
So if you don't like Oberon because you find he makes the game too easy, same as Revenant, and you don't like how Wisp interacts, simply don't play them and enjoy the game. That will long-term wise keep yourself and the game happy for yourself. Or enjoyable.
This camp is the command point for Grineer archaeological operations. Shut them down.
And in the end, I want you all to like Warframe. Because I think it's generally a good game, and I hope you all enjoy the game. And you are entitled to your own opinion. So if you think the rework is shit, tell that to you. Tell it. Make your opinion out loud. But I will tell you quite clear, there's no point in arguing with me. Because I'm not the E. I can't change anything. Fun in your video game, I know. What a weird idea. The main point I want to bring is like, it's fine to have your opinion. It is absolutely valid to have your opinion, right? It's also totally understandable to rant about your opinion because you dislike something, right? But keep going about something will not make you happy. And I mean that in a nice way, right? Because it's not helpful for yourself to rant over the same topic to people that can't change it. And I'm not saying we should be quiet about things, because only if we like mouthing, spreading, wording the problem, we can work on it.
They're trying to hide the relic on us in the hopes we'll forget about it.
But find the right people.
Search the
Not the cache. I found a cache. Oh, I found a cache for once. I'm helpful. Oh my god, I'm helpful. Okay. I want to have a change. Okay, when we talk about that, DE, can I have a change in caches, please? Because I'm freaking blind and I don't hear the game because I mute the game. Can I have like a different clue? Because orange on orange is shit. Can we have a change in that, please? Okay, we're not getting lucky with Aya. I'm pretty sure I'm doing something wrong, but...
Watch your step, Tenno. I give you coordinates. You go in. You work.
I'm pretty sure I did something wrong when setting this Aya farm up, but you know what? It doesn't matter right now. Right now, we're just enjoying this.
Quills are at it again. Telling me an important...
And actually, it's not the worst rotation, if I'm being all honest.
The Quills would like this relic back.
I have no base damage on this weapon. Oh god, I can't aim. Lockdown! My pad killed because my pad is freaking on the Tenno. Is that annoying? I should have killed. I should have killed with my 0 damage weapon because I don't have base damage. But then I can't also get stacks because of that. Ah, fuck it. Anyway, let's continue.
You'll find the commander responsible for
Learning by doing
eliminating.
and failing. Can't have a damage pad at all. Yeah, okay, noted. I will take my simulacrum Diriga, a simulacrum worm next time with me for that. I thought it would be enough to just jump down with my Tenno, but yeah, that does not work out.
With that commander eliminated, the Quill's relics are much safer. But we still
Also didn't lock the cell. I'm learning, Skizzy. I have not read the, like, that was quite spontaneous to go Aya farm because of Mirage and Banshee, okay? So... I do have to say that I might prep that better till tomorrow and reread that farm guide. I'll link the farm guide in the Discord, by the way, chat. I will not post it here. It'll be in the Discord. As always. All of these things. Thank you for the Discord. Always, Salmiel. Always. Don't also send you messages. But like, yeah. All of these type of messages will be, as always. Oh, I'm glad that your friends came over, Tharmiel. I hope you feel a little bit relieved and not alone, and... No. Don't forget to cuddle up in your favorite blanket and stay hydrated and, you know, keep going, girly pop. There's also like an Abby guide in the Discord. for everyone. Want to leave a lurk before you go to restaurant? Thank you! I appreciate the support and the lurk. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy streaming gaming, thank you. Be kind. I appreciate all the support, chat. Also, you too, thank you for joining, by the way, even if this Aya farm is a little bit scuffed. I promise I will learn to do better Aya farm, so you benefit actually from joining me in Aya farm. In the future again. So we can have a lot of Banshee and Mirage relics. I will also optimize my build again. Because my build is not optimized for my Vault. It's just like an average build. Hey, still no Void Cascade. I still want to run a Void Cascade, chat. So chat, we have to make a decision. Void Cascade or ETA. Or Void Cascade and ETA. We will run a non-Fisher Void Cascade if there's none popping up, because I do want to run a Void Cascade. Also, I need desperately seal license. I will test Danta, I think, today. Cascade is chill, right? Oh, he overzapped. I made him too speedy. Hey, Aya! I mean, I'm getting a little bit of a... Oh. I think I broke my Cetus for a second. I'm pretty sure Cetus... Is it like underneath it again? It is. Okay, that's the first underneath one. Are we sure it's underneath? Oh my god. I hate cave ones. The other one, we're not in a cave. Why is this one in a cave? I'm losing my mind. It's fine. We're doing a cave. But are we sure it's down here? All honest question. How do I know if it's in a cave or not in a cave? How do we know it's not above us? Because we have not found a single one yet. I'm starting to slightly question that. Let me go look outside. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Hi, Celestial. How you doing? How's it going? Wait, how do I get out of the cave? Let me out of the cave. I'm stuck in a cave. He's going swimming. I'm cursed down here now. I'm stuck here forever now. Ah! I hate caves and cedars so much. Where the fuck am I getting out of this cave? Oh, here. Right? Yeah. Alright, let me look outside here. One is usually somewhere here. Yeah, they're outside. Okay. I'm glad we had that talk. I'm so glad we had that talk. They were not down there. And number 2. I'm so glad we agreed on that. Where's the last one? I don't want to fail this. I'm so glad that they're still searching down there. And number 3. Okay, I'm so glad that we agreed on that. yeah, good cave diving. We're like, everyone, we're like, it is in the cave. Let's go down in the cave. It was indeed not in the cave. It was indeed not in the cave. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you. Okay, let me go back here. Hopefully we're not getting another cave one. I don't like caves. I'm out of the cave. You need cedar rep too?
The quills are at it again.
Oh yeah, I could take some cedar rep too. I have not done some animal capture in quite a while.
Like this relic back. I would like to keep the quills.
Find the prisoner.
Will you oblige?
There's the captive. Take out the guards, but be warned, the prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown.
You know what I need to do? I need to do like some trading. I need desperately more plot.
Or that collar explodes.
I need so desperately more plot because I need more omniformers. I need more omniformers and also, like, I don't know what I need. I just need more plot. I don't know if that's clear or not, but I need more plot.
See you on the
My pet's still killed. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can't have it all pad on, I guess. Even when you go invisible, it still attacks, so it's whatever. I can't change it right now. I don't want to reload. Hey, but hey, we got Aya. So we're getting a little bit... How much Aya do you have? We have 5 Aya right now, so that is horrible for... I don't know, I don't have the complete time. Since I restart the bounties, I don't see the overall time, but we are on it for, I don't know, like an hour, I think? No, we're not on it for like an hour. Maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes or something? 26 minutes? Then we like kind of like on... Ew, then we like on a bad average, actually. And where's my... Big PP damage numbers. Can I hit that enemy over there? How dare you leaving enemies here? No enemies. Oh, get rid of me. Get away. Oh, you know what I've realized? I need to like remod my Abachap. Not my Abachap. The weapon on its 4, right? Because I think I never updated all of the mods on it. Because we have like now all of the mods on it. With the better ones. Right? The prime version. I think I never did it. So where's my aim going? I don't know where my aim is going. My aim is quite questionable. I mean, like, when is my aim not questionable? But like... My aim is kind of questionable. like, Stone, how do you need more Breath of the Eidolon? How do you not have enough of that? How long have you not played? Because, like, I played so much of that one. I have, like, I don't want to say a number because I'm probably wrong with that number, but, like, I have so much Breath of the Eidolon. Because I have nothing to use it. I would understand the Seedith, I think, but, like, not the rest. I built us a house. Never Aya farmed Seedus. And it's been probably too long since you did like Seedus bounties for, you know, actual, you know, standing. Back in my days, you know, darling. When you actually had to do bounties because nobody teach you that you could do animal capture. Do you even get the Nightwave completion if you're repeating the same bounty? Yes, we're already done with it. Also, we did different ones. But we already, done with that one.
Yes.
Also, it says just do 3 bounties, not 3 different ones.
Thanks, soul, for shuffle.
But we did 3 different ones because one of them were really like bad. One I went wrong because I didn't go in with a high level one. I just... The first one I did wrong, Skizzy, because I didn't load in with a high tier one. I just loaded in like low tier. Like I went directly into the plane. So like all of the missions were like level 10. So I think that was wrong. So we left again. So now everything is level 50. Did I mention it's been a while since I read the Iron?
They're trying to hide the relic on us in hopes we'll forget about it.
You know. One is sometimes on here. No, it's not this time. One should be like somewhere here. Yeah, here. This one, by the way, is the easiest one because this one has a clear triangle. One is there, one is here, and one is there. This one has the most clear triangle, by the way, in my opinion. To finish... to know where to go. It's actually pretty insane. That one is the most clear triangle to find all of the caches. I think we didn't get a single Aya, by the way. That's kind of sad. We're not doing that great, John. We're not doing that great. It's okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Rami. The big promises of Aya is like not there. We still had 5 Aya. But hey, 5 Aya more than we had before, right? So that is great, right? Wait, I don't see the drone. Eh? Thought the drone is always in the middle. Yeah, that was funky. Come here, drone. Let's have a little walk. Okay, maybe I'm too fast. Too fast, too furious. Oh. I wanted to question for a second if I fucked it up. Oh, I think that was close to fucking it up. You can mess a lot with that drone, by the way. The drone can weirdly get stuck in a loop where it can't escape. So there is the chance that you're completely messing it up and it cannot escape from wherever it's like doing circles, because the drone has a fixed path, right? That's also really important for when Plague Star's coming back, because there is always a drone pod in Plague Star, right? And people love to like argue that Nova is better than Volt. Nova is only better under the assumption that you exactly know the pathing. Because if you don't know exactly where the pathing goes and you are like bringing it off the path, what it will do is it's going back to its original path, right? And then it will continue. You can, by the way, kill enemies around you. It doesn't need to be in the circle. So if you have like a large group of enemies nearby, just...
That is unfortunate, but we should try again.
Especially if they don't spawn. Oh my god, let me kill you. So you don't have to like... Oh, we still didn't do it in under a minute because they didn't spawn fast enough. Yes, there were no enemies spawning. Yay! I think it didn't spawn because of the lure, by the way. It didn't spawn because of the lure. I wonder if we had... Oh, I jumped in. I didn't pay attention. Anyway, it doesn't matter because we already failed the other one. I think it didn't count because of the lure. Because we didn't kill the lure, so the lure still counted as a, like, enemy from before round. So that was my bad. I jumped completely in, but it also doesn't matter because... Hi, Dragon! Because we already maxed Mr. 1 before, so we can't get, like, max outcome. I don't think it matters if you're failing more than one. As soon as you're failing one, it's a fail. But yeah, if you have to clear enemies from a specific area in Cetus bounties, it actually doesn't matter where you clear them. Oh, I have no energy. Dispensary? Okay, no dispensary. I'll see how it is. Oh, thank you. The whole purpose of bringing dispensary, and then we have no dispensary. Can I even hit that from here? I don't think I can't hit that. I have to walk over there really awkwardly. I do. I saw the dispensary, thank you! Imagine we getting Equilibrium. Yeah, the projectors have insane drop-off, I did realize that. Imagine Equilibrium for our Bone Widow. No, it's not Bone Widow. For our Voidrick. Would that not be a dream? I wanted to speed you up, but I was stupid because I was already in my... Alright, caches. See? This one is here again. I told you, it's the easiest one regarding, like, finding stuff because it's always kind of like in a fixed triangle. this one is there, so we only have to find the one that is on this side, which is here again. Look, this one is so easy. This is the only one that I probably actually know how to do. Like, no, hey, we got an Aya. Okay. That was not the worst. It could have been better. It could have definitely better. We will do it better tomorrow. Or the next time we're joining. Okay, remember I said the last one, so let's leave for now. Though we also like saving. I can swap something. But that one is like the best one for like the hi. But hey, we got like a little bit more. We got like in the end 7 iron. In I would say 45 minutes. 45 minutes. That is really bad. We should have gotten a little minimum 15. We should have that is actually Damos tempo. We should have gotten 15. We should have gotten the double minimum. If I'm being honest, but thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, communication. Oh yeah, we are in the clan. Look at that. We got 50 squad health restore. Did anyone you ever use squad health restore? Like generally, did any of you ever use that one? Like all honestly. Is that like need them for a title? You do? Oh. Interesting. I was not aware of that. Hi, Anthony. Oh yeah, let's donate for the Liberian.
And now, one of my least favorite tunes, The Sound of Silence.
Let's donate for the Liberian. Oh, who are we donating for? Let's donate for Ash. I think we have not visited Ash yet at all.
What piques your interest this fine day?
Is Ash Prex card hidden here by any chance? No. $1.
Good morning, Holvania.
He's looking juicy. Oh, by the way, remember, remember the Prime Talk. It is there. Maybe I already grabbed it. Somewhere. Okay. By the way, chat, remember the Prime Talk? Someone commented under one of my videos. I think it was actually under one of my streams. Remember the Prime Talk that we had where we talked about which frames make sense to have a prime frame and which frames it makes sense to actually have a... I forgot the name. Proto frame, right? So we did kind of figure out that it doesn't make sense that Zack would have a frame, and it's weird that Corvex would get a prime frame. Someone reminded me that Lavos has a prime frame because according to Lavos' lore, Lavos did experiments on himself to ascend to his own prime frame. That's how they explain that Lavos has a prime frame. Because he's an alchemist, right? So he kind of made his own prime frame. So he improved himself. That's how, like, they reminded me of that. So that's kind of how they explain that Lavos has a prime frame, which kind of is really cool. When is the next rotation? But that was really interesting. Okay, the rotation was just though. Lava Snake is an arcane they transmuted, if you remember correctly. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I have to quickly run to the bathroom. Also, I need to refill my water. So I'll be right back and then we're deciding what we're doing next. You decide what you want to do, chat. And I will refill my water and then we can decide together, okay? So be right back. Don't run away. You know, you stay right here, right? You know, you need to grab also snacks, and then, you know, you better stay there. If I come back and you're not there, I will think about something. Be right back. Thank you so much for the biddies, Ethan Luna. I'm absolutely here. I'm not gone. I didn't refill my water and nearly spilled it, and then was trying to find the. Thank you for the follow. I was trying to find the flavor pack and I couldn't find it, and then I couldn't find the scissor to open the flavor pack for the water, and then chaos. I don't know. I'm currently like trying to like deep clean my kitchen because I feel like my kitchen needs it. Hi, Shorty. Who told you that I'm short? Maybe I'm a giant. Maybe you don't know it, but maybe just maybe I'm a giant, and I'm running through the woods, and I'm like, you know, stepping really heavily. Giant Luke. I am a giant Luke Goblin. Okay, now I feel like more cool. Like Varuna? Maybe. But like, yeah. You work from home? Nice. Oh, you got booty cake on your first try. Alright, but I can assure you, I did find the flavor pack. Now I have flavorful mango water. I still want to test the mango one. But whenever I order something on Amazon, I order something else. I did order coffee. It arrived today. You know what else I ordered? And that maybe sounds really weird. Hi, Dawn. Are there like Warframe players that are not Luke Goblin? Maybe they're just not going back for literally everything. Thank you for the hydrate run, but also thank you for the positive. They may be just not going back for everything. Every little item. But yeah. I ordered, like, you're probably all, like, for those who are, like, at all on the internet, they might have heard of it, from, like, Scrap Daddy and Scrap Mommy, like, the sponges. So I don't have a dishwasher, right? And I bake a lot, and also I try to cook a lot. Because I cannot eat a lot of food, so I can only eat the food, usually that I make myself, right? So that kind of comes with the curse that you have a lot of dishes. So I was kind of getting annoyed by the dishes that I have, especially because some of them are harder to get. So I was like wondering if it's really worth to spend €8. Okay, it's a pack of 2. But if it's like actually worth €8 on like sponges for your kitchen to clean your dishes. I got a small sponge. I did. And I don't know if it was worth it, Jack. But I want to figure it out because like I hate cheap sponges because they're getting really like, I saw them away after 3 days because they're getting really weird. They're getting really like slimy. And I like, before anyone thinks that I'm naughty. No, wait, not. I'm not naughty. I'm nasty. Wait. Forget that. I'm nasty. You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything. They're just getting nasty, okay? They're just getting really nasty, okay? And they're getting stinky. And, like, they're getting slimy. And, like, I don't know. I just don't like the other ones to use longer. So I want to see if they're, like, surviving longer. No, Jack, why did you do that? But, like, back to the thing. I still have, like, flavored mango water. I still want to test watermelon of this one. Because apparently it's good. So I wonder, like, how that will go. But, like, I always have different priorities. But I can tell you, I ordered 6 packages of decaf coffee. So I think I will be quite a bit for coffee now, which makes me really happy. And it was cheaper to buy 6 packages per kilogram, by the way. Obviously not buying in regular 6 packages. 6 packages was still the price of 6 packages. But it was per kilogram cheaper to buy 6 packages than to buy a single package per kilogram. So in theory, no, I didn't save money because I still bought. But I drink a lot of coffee, so I do drink regular coffee. But the thing is, I try to minimize how much caffeine I'm drinking. And there's no caffeine-free energy drink, if that makes sense. But there's caffeine-free coffee. So I rather get like caffeine-free coffee and drink that one, right? Especially, I will be absolutely honest, you don't taste a big difference because I drink all the time iced vanilla latte, and there you don't really taste the difference between caffeine and non-caffeine coffee. But the energy drinks you can't get caffeine free, which would technically be soda, I guess. But like, you know, but like. But the weird thing with coffee is if coffee bags are not really well vacuumed, they're still losing flavor. So coffee is a bit of a like in-between jack, because if coffee is already grounded, right, which I buy because I don't have a coffee grinder, because a good coffee grinder is really expensive, because you want to have a specific mill in there, like a specific grinder, like a metal side. I don't know. Good ones are like the ones that like the coffee culture is insane, by the way. Like if you don't want to go down the rabbit hole, never meet anyone that knows a lot of espresso online, because you go down a rabbit hole. The people are insane. What they will tell you about, like, oh, you're using instant coffee. Oh, you're using a cheap espresso machine. Oh, you use the standard coffee, like, I forgot what it's called, the thing that you put in the coffee, like espresso machine, right? Not a like specific one that is like flat and, you know, has like a fine mash, and yeah, no, it is insane. I do have to say, I did test a few different coffee machines. I did test a few different coffee machines, right? Espresso machine specifically. But I personally stay for simple, because like I don't like a lot of fancy stuff. There's one that I would have liked to test, but that one was like over 500 euros. And it only had like, why I was tricky about that one, because like all of a sudden too many influencers had that. So I was not sure anymore if the opinion was not bought at that point, because like all of a sudden every influencer had that machine, if that makes sense. So I was like a little bit skeptical about that one, because it looked really good and they were similar from other brands on the market, but I wanted to have specifically that one because I like the design. Like, yeah, my issue is always like when all of a sudden the brand needs or like has a need to send it to a lot of influencers or be like really like popular regarding like sponsorships, and I'm like always like, why? I mean, like, that is also an option. I do agree. But in the end, I stayed for a simple one. Okay, we're going to run a Void Cascade. A non-fisher one, by the way. And we're going to test... Tanto pa tanto. Fire healer. Nah. Okay, first things first. Do I have a Dante loadout? I do have a Dante loadout. So, by the way, if anyone wonders which machine I was talking about, I wanted to have the, like, all-in-one Ninja espresso machine. Right? The one that has, like, a coffee grinder in it, and, like, also, like, a temper already in it. And, like, also, like, that one I was kind of interested in, because it looks really good. There are like a few brands that have like a similar product, and they all look pretty similar, but I personally think that the Ninja machine is like the one that has like the ideal balance, what they offer and what not. That one is correct. That one is correct, that doesn't matter. I just need to think real quick which pet am I staying with that one? . I don't know if I want to stay with my Penta or if I want to go with the Riga or something. Because I already have Viral. I run Viral on my Aki core. Maybe I prefer a corrosive setup. Corrosive cold setup, maybe? Oh no! Is there a stretch missing? No, I'm running negative range. Flow? No, I have flow on. Oh wait, no, I dropped equilibrium, right? Yeah, I dropped equilibrium. Wait. What did I miss now? Oh my god. Tomorrow is the last day. Tomorrow is the last day. Coffee number 3. Is it at least tasty? Is it still tasty or is it like already getting to like yikes flavor? Oh no, I think I wanted to wait. Oh, Rolling Guard. It's Rolling Guard that's missing. Yeah, it's Rolling Guard. Its coffee maker has a thermos can. So originally I bought years ago a DeLonghi espresso machine, a super simple one. Back then it was actually pretty good to have that one at home, by the way, because like that's how like, you know, that one broke 2 years ago. I got a different one. That one is not a bad brand, right? But I got one of the ones that has like, that was a weird in-between release, right? That it had like a weird in-between release. Where there was a known issue regarding the pressure of the machine. That was the issue with this one. And which pad do I prefer, Skizzy? I was thinking, like, I currently have my pad on. I was thinking about like a corrosive cold pad instead of like my Panzer. Like a Doriga with corrosive cold. Yeah, I was thinking about Doriga with corrosive cold because I ran a revival. I wanted to run a corrosive setup. Corrosive cold setup, like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Riga, yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Okay. Now, do I need to, like, drop any of my... I do. Do I have any Banshee? No. Do I have any Mirage? No. I've checked. Nyx. I do have Nyx stuff left. Volt? Yeah. Baruch. I do have 20 Baruch relics. That is really random that I have 20 Baruch relics. Really random 20 Baruch relics. No clue how I have randomly 20 Baruch relics. No clue why I have 20 Baruch relics. Did I buy Baruch relics? I don't remember that I bought Barik Relics. Yeah, that my last Barik Relics ever. Hey. Thank you for the hat pet. Welcome back, Saint. There we go. Doesn't matter actually. Wait, I'm stupid because like we're running non-fisher, but like anyway. Still used it up. Okay. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, and then 2, 2, 4? 3, 3, 4? No, 3, 3, 4 is the damage too. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4. Eh? Wait, what exactly are my abilities again? Which combination do I want to play? 2, 2, 4 is the overguard. 3, 3, 4 is the nuke, right? So I want to have 2, 2, 4 for my overguard. 2, 3, 4 for the birds and 3, 2, 4 for the priming? Oh, 2, 3, 4 for the book. Oh yeah, that way around. Okay, I mixed up priming and birds, okay? Okay, I just mixed these two up, okay? Yeah, we're doing Cascade. And it's a non-fisher one, by the way. I just want to run a new frame. And it gives me like a little bit of basis. Activate all of them in Shock Trooper, then hold left click for 2 minutes. Roger. I'm sure I can do that. I'm sure I can do that. Do you still want me to check rooms? No, we don't need to check rooms, right? That's a 4. Unless you want to jump up 3 rooms. Fine, I'm going to check rooms. That looks like... Oh, Acri Zone! What are you playing? You're playing Foley. It's fine, we can play Acri Zone. Acri Zone is fine, it's a short connector. Into... What is the last one? It's Amphied. Okay, that would really... It's short connectors, but it's Amphied. It's Acri Zone into Amphied, but like no jumps. So we're taking it. I'm not re-rolling. We don't have to crack relics. It is in theory EU, but keep in mind we don't have relics. So the spawns don't matter as much, remember. Besides that we have like... Maybe... Actually, I don't know. I don't know, actually. But the thing is, that way, I'm running my Void Cascades again. Which I like, because like the thing is, we had 5 Void Cascades before stream. In the last 15 hours, there were 5 Void Cascades, right? But they were like, as soon as I start streaming, they're none. Gizzy, I'm on Nameron. That will be an interesting Void Cascade. I'm on Nameron. I don't know why I'm on Nameron, but I'm on Nameron. I have 2 car speed charts on. It's okay. fuck is happening? Like, why do I have not priming? Where's my priming? Ah, where's my priming? Everything is fine. Did you build out the weapon thingy? Wait, which weapon thingy? Which weapon thingy did I build out? You wanna like explain a little bit which weapon thingy you're talking about, Jack? Then I'm happy to like, you know, the focus school. I build out all focus schools. I'm maxed out with all focus school, I have all weapons, I have all of it. But the thing is, Madurai gives you casting speed whenever you transfer, and you do get ability strength whenever you snapshot yourself.
Extract yourself when you need to.
So Madurai is still OP. Also, Madurai is also like a POP regarding priming of Thraxus, so a little bit stinky for me, but like, you know, we don't care about it too much. I just need to hit my headshots. But yeah, so for those who are interested, today is the second to last day regarding my birthday ton. Tomorrow will be the last day because then my birthday's been exactly a week because I decided to celebrate my birthday for like a whole week. We are currently at 900 and something points. Forgot the exact number. 972 points. That means we achieved a good chunk of goals, which I'm really thankful for. A lot of the goals are community related where you can vote. All of these votes are currently available in the Discord if you want to vote about the community game or one of the Halloween games. The Halloween asset is currently not available to vote because I want to wait closer to Halloween to see all of the new upcoming assets. So we're not voting about last year available assets, but the assets that are like up for like, you know, that are upcoming this year. So we will vote at the end of the September. So don't worry about that. I will remember that. We may be even taking more than one asset. We may be like taking the first two winners. We will see about that. So we have like a little bit to swap between all of these ones, you know. But so we will hopefully have a lot of fun with that. But I do appreciate you all being here and being supportive and doing amazing things. And like, I hope you also enjoy all of the content. We played a lot of The Witcher, and we decide for this weekend to go back to Warframe because I simply enjoy Warframe. Next week, starting up on Monday, we're going back to our regular schedule, which means we're going back to more Warframe and more variety days on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And the regular schedule, so a little bit more of a break for me. So I can concentrate a little bit more on doing also off-stream content. That's kind of why there was not as much off-stream content this week, because if I'm being honest, I don't know how people are doing it with like 7 days a week of streaming. I can't do that. It is, honestly, it's actually like way more exhausting than I saw to like go live every day. Not because of like the going live, it's just the like always being up, always having a topic, always like in a good mood type of thing. Because usually like I have 1 day a week off. I have my Thursdays as my off day, right, where I don't do anything. Oh, look at my birdies. Yeah, I don't have normal day live stuff because normally Thursdays is my off day where I just do like nothing, and then Fridays I do prep a lot of my content, you know. And that's simply like a little bit like missing this week. So I need to learn. Time like management is definitely something you need to learn in life, and you never stop learning. I did enjoy Witcher. We're continuing with The Witcher, by the way. For those who like enjoyed Witcher a lot, it's not that we will stop Witcher, it's just that we're not mainly playing Witcher like 4 days a week anymore, if that makes sense. I definitely want to continue Witcher. I like Witcher a lot. I like the exploring. I want to play a lot more Witcher. So the idea is Witcher and Assassin's Creed. When we finish Assassin's Creed, we're then starting another scrap treasure. I just don't want to have like a third game running, right? And then at one point we're doing a variety day where we're doing the video reaction, so just shedding and the Jump King part. That will be like one day where we feel like most likely like a Saturday, so we have like a nice chill day where we like relax and can do like a lot longer. I think Saturdays is easier to go longer simply because I know that I have a lot of European people watching. I don't feel as bad going like an hour or two longer, so they can decide obviously if they want to. It's kind of fascinating that the usual sketch. This thing is, which I simply have to say, that the stream itself is not just it, right? It's kind of like stream is like the regular work type, and then you have to do like all of the prep work, because like I usually try to prep all of my streams. Some preps are like less work to prep, right? But some stuff is also more prep. For like my variety days, I don't say that I'm currently doing it like often, but I usually try to have like a thumbnail or like a little clip that I can post, or I try to write a little like of a hype text about what we're doing. Sometimes if it's been like a while since we last played, I try to like write a little summary about what we played last, especially if it's something like an Elden Ring. I did that a lot of like, oh, last time we defeated that boss, or like last time we went there and there, right? Not as necessary for like The Witcher, because there we're just mostly looting in the same area, so it's not as necessary to keep up as much, right? And it's just like a lot of quest work, so we can just scroll through the quest log there to see where we are. But like you have as a streamer, doesn't matter how big or like small you are, if you want to like try to like catch a little bit of attention, you try also to do like a lot of outside work. And that is like all work that needs to be done like outside of streaming. I have not found the balance yet, what exactly I want to do and what not. I think that is my biggest issue, that I'm not as consistent with all of these work, because it would be better if you're just consistent. I think that is one thing that I need to learn for myself, and also like you need to learn for yourself. Don't overthink it. Generally, don't overthink it. Being consistent and learning is way more important than being a perfectionist. Because you learn by doing. You're getting feedback, not always nice feedback, and that is simply, you know, you're putting yourself out. So not everything will be nice, right? But you're learning by doing. You're learning by posting. You're learning by being out there. We're doing that one. Be just proud of yourself that you are there and that you're working. Don't overthink it. You're allowed to do mistakes. And I'm saying that to myself because, like, my current video that I'm working on, I'm so scared of doing a mistake, and that when I put myself out there, that people will, like, attack me for, like, oh my god, she said something wrong, or, like, that information is incorrect, or she can't perfectly tell us that information, you know, that I'm, like, simply have not put out the video that I worked on for, like, 2 weeks now. Where I like literally tested everything myself, where I could have if I wanted to just rely on other people's information, but I rather tested like a lot of the information myself to like make sure. Not to like gain praise, just because I wanted to like double check if the information is actually true or not. You're proud of you? Thank you. I'm proud of you too, Chad. Because you all are amazing. Of making the content you want. I'm proud of you too, Chad, by the way. For sticking up for yourself. And learning. And not giving up. And I think our music just stopped. That's really awkward. It's really awkward that our music just stopped. And I have to swap music. What do we want to listen for music, by the way, Chad? We have to offer... What do we have for offering? Lord of the Rings. Punk. Same playlist again. Or a random playlist that I can click on. I like that I have 0 enemies right here. That is so convenient. Now I can't keep any of my buffs up. I will lose all of my galvanized stacks. No. Alright. Yeah, I think I definitely want to have Mataray on. I mean, like, it's kind of obviously that I want to have Mataray on. I do miss that little bit of extra casting speed for sure. Not necessarily the strength, but that little bit of extra casting speed. Okay, let me go for an Alpha Funk, just so we have some music running, because it's definitely a little bit of, like, weird without the funk, or without the music. Oh, by the way, Chad, have you already decided what you want to eat this week? Have you already decided for yourself what we're eating? Have you already made a food plan? Oh, besides that, I found one of the artists that I like follow. They released a new stinger. You know what a stinger is? A stinger is what happens between when you're swapping between screens or like scenes on stream. So it's like always something that I don't really pay a lot of attention to because I don't really swap a lot. Oh, yeah, let's go over the cantina meat. Okay, what do we have for cantina meat? I'm kind of like, give me some input so I can think about like what I want to cook. You may want to make pizza from scratch. Also like the dough. Yeah, the transition, exactly. Like the animation. So when I swap from scenes, I have like the flower currently going on. I also have like a bow and arrow for like this time. The thing is just like I always used like a free one, simply because I felt like I didn't want to invest money into it because like you don't really use it a lot. It's not something that pops up a lot. Because how often do you like change scenes? Because like if you're being honest, I change scenes like once per stream. Exactly when I swap between starting screen to my game stream. That's technically the only time I'm swapping screens. Except if I swap games, right? Or like if I have to restart my game. That is like kind of like the only time where I'm like not like where I use it more often. So I always felt like a little bit always like a waste. But that thing was really cute. Well, they're cheering outside of my house. They're happy about something. I have no clue what they're happy about, but I'm happy that they're happy. Always good if people are happy. Because how many failed Axelizer do we have? It feels like a really slow run already. 17 minutes, 26 Axelizers. Huh. But like, yeah, back to the food topic. Do we have... What type of food do we have on the cantina meal? And if we're making pasta al limone... Oh, that sounds good. Curry sausage with fries. I wanted to go back to making more... more rice cooker meat. So I wanted to make like a rice... corn sausage dish. I wanted to look into that one. I just need to find like kind of like a spicy sausage for that one. But pasta al limone, like, sounds really good. But that's not really, like, a good meal prep, right? Because you kind of, like, I think about it's, like, probably, like, egg yolk. Like, cream and cheese. That does not... I want to go more meal prep so I have more regular food. Because I'm not a good eater, so I think having more consistent food is, like, more important. But Hähnchengeschnitzete, rest you forgot, valid. I will bake another bread tomorrow. I still have a little bit for my now tomato sauce. I don't know if I will eat the rest of the tomato sauce with pasta or just with bread. Today I had it just with bread. That was actually pretty good. Just dipped the bread and made the bread really soggy. Oh, you know what I need to like get at one point? Maybe I wish for it for Christmas, which sounds really like greedy when you think that I just had my birthday, right? But you know what I want to wish for? I think I want to wish, even so if it's really heavy, I think I want to wish for like a bread cutter. Like, just to have like even bread slices and to make it so much easier, because I find like bread cutting so hard. So maybe I wish for one. Not an electric one. Doesn't need to be an electric one. Can be one where you like, you know, but like I think I might want to go for one. Because it would be also like nicer if the slices are all super even for like free, because I freeze a lot of my bread. I wonder if that's something that you can really good buy secondhand. If you're being honest. And just have to like scrub it a lot. Because people like realize that they don't need it actually. You see, I take that bread game serious. I actually take that bread game serious now that I started with it. I want to have like a collection of flour. I need to like find wherever flour is on sale and then buy a bunch of flour. Because like, to be honest, flour doesn't last that long. Like, you know, it's like one bread, maybe two bread, and then like a kilogram of flour is gone. And with that, you don't even feed your sourdough. And the thing is, I don't even feed my sourdough every day. I only feed my sourdough when I want to like make bread, and the other days my sourdough like lives in the freezer, in the fridge. So I don't even feed my sourdough every day. Okay, I feed it minimum once a week so it doesn't die in the fridge. Because like it does say you can like have it there longer. I'm like a little bit scared. I don't want to have it die, so I feed it minimum once a week. And then on this day, at least I bake bread. But like usually I bake twice a week bread. And my pot is so nice. It looks so cute being around bread now. It just makes it even harder to cut. It makes it a lot harder to cut actually. And that is only the downside of that all. But it's okay. The pot, yeah, the pot is really good. I made also like the other dish today in it, but the pot is really good. I mean, like after all, it's still like an Amalia pot. I did assume. Yeah, the pot is perfect. It's cute, it's nice, it's blue, it's pretty, it survived the oven. So I'm happy with it. Yeah, first bread out of it came out perfect, so I'm happy. Next bread will be baked tomorrow. I will bake it before and after stream. So before stream it will be prepped, after stream it will be baked. I have fresh bread on Monday. And on Monday I think I need to finally go food shopping. You know, your girly pop is surviving long with her like, you know, stash of food on the storage shelf. But like, your girly pop needs to go food shopping. It's getting a little bit desperate here, out here. Yeah, just slightly desperate. That's fine. Hi, Mike. Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. Hope you're doing good. How's it going? How you doing? What you up to? I hope you're enjoying the emotes. I still also want to like test for the bread what else I can put in there. So I kind of wanted to see if they have what different type of flours my shop has. I still hope that they have like kind of like a type of whole wheat flour so I can mix my flour with whole wheat flour. And I still hope that they have something like pumpkin seeds or something. That would be really cool if I find something like pumpkin seeds. So maybe I'm a little bit too early for pumpkin seeds, but like having like I love pumpkin seed bread. Like whole wheat flour with pumpkin seeds sounds like really delicious in my opinion. That one teleported away. There we go. To make us like, you know, next big test. You know, swapping like flour and swapping flour and what to put in the bread. I think that sounds pretty good. Oh no, wait, they're actually attacking the Axelizer. Okay, is he casually DCing on me? I see how it is. Wasn't fast enough? Okay, I will leave. What a freak! You got only 40 Axelizers in. Fuck. I don't have like... I can't do anything. Wait, why can't I not press anything? Excuse me? No, there we go. My keyboard didn't work. Hey, let me go. Talk to my was up. I know. I couldn't press any of my buttons. Like when I like went, like I tried to press buttons, died. And like when I like went into I couldn't press any buttons also when I went into the... Ah, forget it. What I want to say. I don't know what I want to say. That's kind of stupid. Why is host migration happening again? Let me go to Yonter. Surplus? Yeah, surplus. There we go. Don't want to use any of the other ones right now. You steal essence? Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even have enough steel essence this week to buy all of my relic packs. That was actually really sad. That was actually really sad. Also really questionable because that shows how like little I played Warframe last week. Like last week and this week. Like I didn't even play.
You go to buy food and you walk out with like everything but the thing you went to buy.
I didn't even play that little last week.
See you on the flip side.
It's okay to, yeah, I know it's okay to like do small breaks. It's just like really annoying if you're missing then the resources. Because like I really wanted to have a lot of ire because Mirage and Banshee are coming back in 11 days and I do want to like buy a lot of like relics, and right now I only have like 51 ire. That's why I also like try to like, even if it was only semi-successful, that's why I like try to like do some ire farming. I probably will do it like for another like hour tomorrow and try to like do like look into it a little bit more after stream today. Abu, hi. I wanna like get a little bit better done. Was there anything good in the calendar? No, right? A yellow shot. Not really. You know what's also really sad? My Motra booster runs out in 18 days. That was like more or less like next week. In 2 weeks, 14 days from now on, is like Barry's last chance to bring a Motra booster. Barry has not brought back a Motra booster once this whole year. Last year, Barry brought back like a Motra booster 4 times. 5 times if you technically count 10 or con, right? This year, Barry has not brought back a Motra booster once. Yeah, we can do ETA. Instead of from disappointment, he's bringing prime salt. Yeah, it feels like it. Put salt into the wound. Hi, Gate. How you doing? How's it going? It's just insane because like last year, it feels like they realized that they did it too often. Like he did bring it off too often last year, and now he's like not doing it at all this year. That's kind of what it feels like. Oh yeah, I already did that one. Hey, ETA this week is... Oh yeah, Citrine. Friends breaking you into Driftbrand, how's it going? We do have Citrine, we have Cedo of Rubico, we have Ballistica, we do have this Treasure, we have Powerless, Energy Exhaustion, Constricting, and Untreatable. All good? I'm good, I'm just really tired today. I don't know. Citrine Prime beloved. I'm kind of excited for Citrine Prime. I'm really excited for the death stream upcoming in like 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks, right? Yeah, 2 weeks from me, like yesterday, and that is a really early death stream. Good night, Altair. I think I'm more comfortable with Cedo than I am with Rubico. There's treasure, because why not? It's fun. Oh, wait. Hunter. No, Thunder is correct. Okay, now the question is, we have either Powerless. We have, which we can simply use our crew member for, right? We have loses energy constrict. We have constricted. Do I run blind rage? I don't even run blind rage, so I run base efficiency. So I don't think that constricted affects me that much. ETA this week is wishing you had ability. Hey, that bad, farmer? Also, like, I'm kind of tanky already without. And then we have untreatable. I heal technically thanks to my pad. Hi, Haku. So I don't rely necessarily on health pickups to heal. Yeah, I know that. I just wanted to remind, like, I don't think that I have updated the dev short command, the dev stream command. Yeah, I have not done that. I need to do that. Let me write that down. To do Tenocon command. That one is done, actually. 1 second, chat. Let me do that one. There we go. I need to write stuff like that down. The overview is from the last one, obviously. It should be still up. Yeah. 196. And the next one is on the 4th at 2 p.m. Central European time, I think. I could be wrong. I will have that written out for you tomorrow. You ate 3 burgers. You've been dying on the couch for 4 hours now. Girlfriend went to sleep because my fat ass was unresponsive. Shit like that. That should be fine. Okay, if anyone wants to join for... oh yeah, that button doesn't work for some reason. If anybody wants to join for ETA, we do have 2 spots free. If anybody wants to join, feel free to do so. Let me know. I will invite you. So much for doing a Void Cascade. I'm kind of annoyed now that it got ruined. It simply got ruined. But hey, at least we're doing ETA now, I guess. So that is good. Hey. We are the cuties to treat, at least. You won a mini fridge in a local event? Wait, that is really cool. Excuse me, Haku. How did you do that? Wait, no, don't tell us. Actually, Haku, don't tell us. But it's still pretty cool. Does it have like any print? Is it like company related or anything? Wait, you paid 20 euros for charity and got a fridge? I mean, I call that a deal. I generally call that a deal. That is pretty awesome. Strong's right? That is pretty strong. That is insanely strong. Where is it? Oh, it's in here. Wait, how does Ballistica work again? I like black fridge with glass panel and name on the company made it. Oh wait, that is really cool. It's like the perfect drink fridge. You can have like all of your cold sodas showing up there. like that. Wait, how did that got to a Baba? Oh, we might should have read the, like, modifiers. I think we forgot to read the modifiers. Oh, I have a Babao! Look at that! I have a Babao! I kidnapped the Babao! He's mine now. He's mine now, Chad! I have a cool clown! Wait, clone, no, ghost! Not clown. What is wrong with me today, Chad? Not a clown. I wanted to say clone. And it's a ghost. Fuck that. My brain is not braining. I'm not allowed to talk apparently today. Getting critical. Getting genuinely critical today. I don't know what to tell you. And I don't hit my headshots. Stop moving around, I need to hit headshots. I want to get more ghosts. Wait, my ghosts are messing it up that I hit headshots. It's not me, it's the ghost, okay? They're the voices in your head. They're like the voices in your head. Did I like a single bow spawned yet to like shorten our timer? That is sometimes so weird. So in theory, there should bow spawn to shorten your timer, right? But I feel like that half of the time that actually doesn't work. I can't really tell you because it... Oh, there it is. Hi. Oh no, you're like the one calling. I don't care if you call someone. I want to shorten the time. I don't want to be here for 6 hours. Flashbang chat, sorry. I don't know why that sometimes seems to not work. Also, can I tell you something, chat? That is really random, right? My dad asked me if I could help him repair his, like, laptop. He's using one of my really old laptops, which is, like, really interesting because it's actually, like, it was back then a good laptop. It's a Dell XPS laptop, right? And he asked me if I can help him repairing it. And I was like, sure, like, send me exactly what the laptop is called and what the issue is. I will, like, look up tutorials, you know, if I can, like, if I think I can do the repairing or not. In the end, it turned out he was asking me if I think I can, like, swap out the battery, because the battery apparently is, like, that bad. You know, like, he cannot, like, unplug from the power supply at all. And I was like, I need to, like, look if it's, like, above or underneath the motherboard, because, like, I don't want to, like... Oh, that was close. For comfort. Nothing happened. But, like, yeah, I think that is something I can do, right? You want me to come there? You want to go there? Where are you? I guess we're not playing today. No. I guess we're not doing that today. got coach today. But this thing where I wanted to like... It's such a fast host migration. Yeah, your PC is now good, you skizzy, you know? You actually have like good PC now, so you're getting like... Your loading screen is not as long anymore. That is the issue. Then you shouldn't get connection drops. I mean, like, your PC has nothing to do with the internet, right? You blame Elo? Yeah, I know. But this thing is, you know what I realized, Stone? I was, like, kind of thinking, so he doesn't have a different laptop, so I don't want to, like, do that. But apparently, in that laptop is an actual SSD, and I desperately need an SSD, right? So I was, like, kind of thinking, what if I tell him that this laptop, it's not repairable, you know? Okay, we only have to swap out the battery, and it's not that hard to swap out the battery. The battery is like on top, and it's like $50 to swap out the battery. So I kind of don't want to do it. But the thing is, that laptop has an actual SSD in it, right? And I was like, yeah. So you go, no, I will not, because he actually needs that laptop, so I will help him, like, swapping out. I will obviously help him, like swapping out the battery, like, don't get me wrong, I will not do anything like that. But, like, when I looked it up, what the components are, and, like, where the battery is, so I know, like, how to swap out the battery, right? Also, like, they're getting so much harder to, like, swap out stuff. I was just tempted for a second, okay? I was just really tempted for a second to, like, you know, do that. Because, like, you know, new SSD are, like... It is like an XPS. It's one of the laptops that you can, like, turn around 360 and that has a touchscreen, skizzy. That one is glued together. That is the issue. So I had to look up how to open the case without breaking it. That is the issue. Because you need to, like, unscrew it, and then you need to, like open it without breaking it. Because it's not like a normal, like, click, like, closing. Because it's one of these ones that you can, like, completely turn into a tablet. And, like, draw and write on it, you know? One of these laptops. And because of that, they're, like, super thin. They're, like, super thin, you know? And everything. So, yeah, that's, like, you know, a little bit harder to repair. Well, like, not harder to repair, I just had to, like, see how to open it, because, like, when I looked at the laptop itself, I did not see how to repair or, like, open it, because you don't see anything on that laptop. The right to repair, that you can do it yourself, or can freely choose to who you send it. The matter of fact keeps that parts on the shelf longer. People are fighting for that these days. Yeah. This thing is, the battery itself is, like, kind of hard to get. So the battery itself is, like, hard to, like it's get, because it's one of the, like, super flat ones. They're not expensive, right? But, like, it's, you know, earlier, so I know when I originally started was having laptops, I had batteries that you could just click out. You know, you literally, from the outside, move 2 buttons left and right to get the battery out, right? So the battery was a click connection outside of the laptop. I don't know right now how common that still is, right? But this laptop is more like a phone battery. So you have to, like, completely open it up to then remove the battery. And I was kind of, like, you know, And you know, I have to learn that, or like I had to look into that. What is that? Oh, it's a collab collection. I don't have that helmet either. Ew! Wait, does it have a face? I don't know if that has a face, but like, I don't know. But the hoarding mechanism was the weak point? Yeah, I can see that. That looks like alien. That legit looks like alien. I mean, like, it's not meant to be repaired, right? If you're being all honest, Jack. Stuff is not meant to be repaired. Stuff is meant to be like, you use it and then you, like, throw it out. The stuff is not even meant to be recycled. That's the thing. It's not even meant to be recycled. You're just meant to, like, you know, throw it out and then it's okay and you're gone. And it's all over. Okay, chat. I will call it an early night today. Figuring out a highlight on most modern cars is impossible to do for people. You actually need to go into garage to do that. I can tell you, it was also already impossible for old cars. I was driving a Volvo V70 year 1999, and it was so hard to get your hand around there, right? Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Because you actually had to grip around it, right? The space in there was so small. Everything was so heavy. So it's more like, in modern cars, it's because they're closing everything up, right? And old cars, everything was too bulky. Yeah, so I don't know the actual correct answer for all of that. So on YouTube, I will already say goodbye. YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely day. We're seeing us tomorrow, YouTube.